What's going on, you guys? Blood here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best EyeTV and Final Cut Pro X export settings for Mac, in case you haven't noticed already. So first things first, go up here into Preferences and select your device, make sure it's set to the proper one. But the more important part is that your quality is customized. So go over here and click Edit, make sure your constant bitrate is 13.5 megabytes per second, and the audio doesn't really matter, it's kind of just personal preference, but I like to use AAC. Once that's out of the way, another thing just to keep you guys organized is what I will usually do from this point onwards is edit the info. So basically here you can make a title and a subtitle for your video. That's just a way to keep things organized, it's not a necessity. Now for the actual necessity, go down here and click Export. Your file format is going to be H.264, simply because that makes the file size the absolute smallest it can be. Then go over here to Options so we can customize a couple more things. File format, MP4, video format, H.264. Your image size is going to be 1280 by 720 HD. Frame rate, put that shit at 59.94. And your video options, I'm pretty sure this is just standard, but in case it's not, you can change it to mine for the absolute best export settings. It's pretty simple, so once that's done, just click OK and save it. And I will see you guys once that's done. Alright, so that just finished exporting, and the file's right here as you can see, but one thing that I want to point out is that in EyeTV it's saying the file size is 57.4 megabytes, but after we finished exporting, go down here to Get Info, you can see the file size is quite a bit smaller, so that's just something to keep in mind. With H.264 it definitely does make the file sizes a lot smaller. So next thing, we're going to go into Final Cut Pro here, and create a new project. Now these are my project settings, so I'll just name this tutorial to go with my tutorial event, and I can't spell today, tutorial. Your video properties, make that custom. Format is going to be 720p HD, resolution 1280 by 720, frame rate 59.94, again just to keep things smooth, and your timecode display non-drop frame, as well as your audio and render properties. This part's very important. You're supposed to use, well, there's default right here, but what I use is custom, because I noticed that with the default settings surround, sometimes you'd get audio in one ear. It was kind of a game of chance. It also, I think, depended on your headphones, but you're going to want to use stereo and have your audio sample rate at 192 kilohertz, as well as your render format in Apple ProRes 422. So that's basically it. From that point onward, you can just import your clip into here and obviously drag it into the timeline, and then once you've added a commentary or whatever, just go up here to share export movie. And this part's also very important. Be sure to export in H.264. Just keep everything in H.264. Whenever it asks, just change that shit to H.264. Because if you leave it at current settings, you're going to get a much bigger file than you started with, and that's not the point, right? So that's all I wanted to say, guys. This is how to get the absolute best and smallest file sizes out of your videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content from me and Jabucka. I'm going to be a little bit slower uploading content simply because I have exams and stuff like that, but Bucka is going to be going hard, so please subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video.